everyone, welcome to Lessons with Mr. Leue. Great to have you with us today. Today I thought I'd share with you a maths activity called Number Blitz. Now, for those people who have seen the TV show Letters and Numbers or Countdown before, this will be very familiar to you. But I like to call it Number Blitz just for something a bit more fun and a bit more cool, because I figure Number Blitz with the Z, anything with the Z is pretty cool, I feel. Now, as you can see, I've decided to set up my learning space with things that I love. We've got my Superman light, we've got lots of superhero stuff, we've got some of my Bibles, which I love, and also a scripture verse which I think is super important from Philippians 4:13. Now, I thought today I would teach you about Number Blitz, and the way Number Blitz works is we start with a few different numbers, and then we need to try and get to a target number. Now, the idea of the target number is that we need to try and get any way we can to get that number. Now, it can work on any different age group. Okay, I'm going to start with a problem which I feel would probably maybe someone from years 3 up could figure out. So I'm going to start with, say for example, I've got the numbers 1, 2, 5, and 10. Okay, these are what we call our low numbers. Now 10 counts as a low number, so anything from 10 to 0, we don't include 0, but just 10 to 1. Okay, and some higher numbers we might go 50 and 100. Now, if you might be able to hear my dog Zena rummaging around a little bit around the place. Now, the goal here is, so these are our numbers that we've got, and with our Number Blitz, we can only use each number one time. So if we need to get to a certain target, we might need to make our own number from the numbers that we've got. Okay, now, the goal also is we want to try and use our operations as well. So we want to use division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction as well. We want to try and use as many as we can, and we don't have to use all of the numbers. All right. So I'm going to start with these numbers here, and then the target we want to get to is 571. Okay. Now, to do this, and as an example, what we might do is you might go, all right, well, I'm going to go. Let's go with 5 times 100 gets me 500. Okay, then I might go 2 times 10, gets me 20. Okay, we've got the 50 there, so I'm going to add 50, that gets me 70. Okay, I'm going to add the 1, that gets me 71, and then I'm going to add it to my 500, which will get me 571. Okay, so that's how we could do it. Now, the great thing I love about Number Blitz is that's one way we could do it. Okay, it's not the only way, it's one way we could do it. Okay, and you'll notice that I used all the numbers, 5, and one thing we can do, which is helpful, is actually just to tick them or cross them as we go to make sure we don't double up, because that's one of the common issues I see with students is they think they've got it and then they realise they've used a number 2 times. Okay, so we've got 5, 100, then 2 times 10, okay, which made that 20, then we add the 50, and then we add the 1, and that's our target there. Okay, so that's how we do it. All right, that's how the Number Blitz works. So I'm going to take this one away, and we'll do some new numbers, okay? And then there'll be a chance for you to see how you go. Now, what I want you to try and do is you can post a photo of what you've done to the comments on the feed if you want. Don't put your name. Just leave it as anonymous there. Get your parents to put it up for you. And also, and then I can give you some feedback on what you've done and maybe help you out a little bit with that. The cool thing, parents, is that you can actually use this task with any numbers for any age group. Okay, and that's what I love about this. And my students ask me every single day, can we please do this, can we please do this, at all the different schools I've taught at. So, okay, so here we're going to go. Here we go. So, the next one we're going to do is I'm going to go with 5, 10, okay, 5 and 10. We're going to do the same numbers again, 2 and 1, and I'm going to do the number 20 and the number 50 for this one. Okay. Now the target number I want to get to this time is 231. Now, what you can do is if you want to do a challenge for yourself before you see the answers, you might want to pause the video, have a bit of a go, then unpause it, and we can talk it through. Okay. Now the thing is, with our Number Blitz, the big thing that I encourage with my students is that I want this to be a task that you don't give up. Okay, you don't give up. You need to be persistent and push through. Now, one of the key things, so we need to also be able to accept feedback. Okay, feedback's the key. So what's going to happen is you're going to post your how you do it, take a photo of it, write it on a bit of paper, whatever you're going to do. Okay, and I want you to put your target that you get to. Maybe for you, you don't get to 231. Maybe you get to 220. Fantastic, you rock. Okay, that's awesome. Maybe for you, you get to 231. Nice job. Okay, that's really good. Okay, and sometimes I'll put challenging ones up. So I want to try and do a few of these videos and we can kind of work through it together. But let's just give it a go. All right, so if you've joined us back again now and you want to do the answer, here we go. So a way that you could do this, one strategy you could use to do this one. Say I might go 5 times 50, okay, which gets me 250. To slow it down a little bit, we go 5 times 5 is 25, and then we add the 0, which gets us 250, okay? Then I'm going to take away the 20 that's there. Take away the 20, gets me 230. Okay, I've used the 20, I've used the 50, I've used the 5. Okay, and then I only need one more. And we plus the 1, and I get 231. Now you'll see that I actually didn't use the 2 or the 10. That's fine, no worries. If I was giving points, maybe I give myself 2 extra points because I didn't use those digits. Okay, so Number Blitz is a really, really fun activity to do. It's a great way to start a lesson, and I really encourage you to have a go. If you're really want to challenge yourself, what you can do, you notice that I did 4 small numbers and 2 larger numbers. Perhaps maybe what you might do before we leave our video today, and this might be one that you might want to challenge yourself with or show a parent or someone else in your family what you can do. Let's say I've got some numbers here. I'm going to go this time. I'm going to go 2, 5, and 9. Okay, and with 2, so 3 small numbers, and we might go with 20, 50, and 100. Okay, and for this one, maybe our target we might get to, let's say 831. All right, now I'm just going to leave that one with you. Maybe later in the feed I will post a possible answer, or maybe someone will contribute this answer to the comments. All right, everyone, I've been Mr. Leue, and great to have you with us. God bless, and we'll see you again soon.